Hi buddy, welcome back to IronMan episode 12 with me, Sid, and we need fat. We need some lovely fat, and to get fat we're going to need to find something that is somewhat chubby and well fed. Now this could be possibly my worst decision. I recall, I'm sure I saw, well that just takes a biscuit, doesn't it? You can't even rely on the ground to protect you. I could have sworn I saw a bear over this direction. But if I did, it's gone somewhere, obviously. I mean, they always go somewhere, don't they? It's not like they just vanish. Where would it? I don't like it when I've misplaced a bear. That's not ideal. One down. I think it's about somewhere. Where is it? I think it might be in that hole. Right. Let's agree that discretion is the better part of valor here. I mean, we're playing Iron Man. If I die, I could be anywhere up to 400,000 blocks away from this position. And all of the work we've done could be for naught. And, you know, on the one hand, that's fine, because that's the rules of the game. Now, if we're lucky, we'll only be a few thousand blocks away and we can try and travel back and get our stuff. But if we're unlucky, we'll be so far away that, to be honest, by the time we've travelled back and got our stuff, we probably would have replaced most of it anyway. Although some of the stuff like clay forming and things, maybe not. Clay forming tends to be something you do when you stay in one place for a while, and when you're travelling, well, yeah, you're not staying in one place. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? So we're here. We could do with some fat. Now, that sheep might be a willing donor. Let's see, shall we? Could also be a mistake, but just hide. No fat worth speaking of. Okay. Well, the food will come in handy once we've cooked it anyway. So we need to still go out. I mean, the desert is not the ideal place to go finding things with an abundance of food to eat. So, you know, maybe we should go. Well, there's a couple of things I want to do. One is I want to start prospecting in this direction. So let's head down and see if we can't find a piggy-wig or something that would like to give me some of its lard. If we can find that, then perhaps we'll be able to make the bow. I've not got arrows on me, that's not a problem. I can live with that. I just need 2 pieces of fat. Not asking for much. And then we need to, because I was looking at the prospecting information, and yeah, that's got real ultra high native copper, 27%, but decent cassiterite at 0.012. You see, I read that. I'm unfortunately from a background where I read 0.012 as a 12% chance, not 0.012. But I've not. When I realised that the other one had got 27%, that I kind of realised that maybe, just maybe, you know, the cassiterite wasn't that high a chance after all. So if we were to come from here and go from about 21,300, and let's go down to about here, 21. Let's just stick a cross, bang, T, doesn't really matter what it is, it just needs to be a thing. Could also have a little peek. Now I don't. This is risky because everything just seems to want to collapse on me, and goes out of its way to collapse on me. Yeah, I'm not worried about you particularly. But let's go down here and just see if we can't find a better core sample of things. Lots of food around. Mind you, it is June, so you know, it's good time of year, isn't it, for having a little... Oh, hello. That was handy. I mean, a lot of this is useless to me, but you never know what you might find. Rusty gears, they're always handy. Blasting powder, probably not. Sticks. You know what, we might as well. I mean, sticks are always useful. What we got there? Tattered linen shirt, a barber's apron, and a merchant amulet. I'll carry that there. A copper shovel, yeah, we might as well. A tattered shirt versus a woolen shirt. Now I don't think, because that's not going to be in anywhere like good condition. Can I don't know whether this is you can make bandages out of them, so that's okay. Barber's apron, it's almost certainly not going to be very good. Heavily tattered, yeah, we can't do anything with that. So I don't know, where does that actually go? Where does it go? There. But still, it's rubbish. Don't care. Let's leave it. That was a nice find. It's always nice to find a ruin, but doesn't really help me a great deal. However, this is very close to. Might as well just go for my pro pick here. Oh god, hang on. Right. Let's have a little peek and see what we can find in this spot. We'll go there. Oh, hang on. Density search. Let me try that again. That one. And let's do that one. Cassiterite's a little bit better, but it's still not very high, is it? So we'll delete that, and we're going to come down to about 300 by 300. We'll come down to there. But then we're going to go over that way. I'm not saying that this is definitely the best way to do things, by the way. I am no expert at prospecting by any stretch of the imagination. There are people who are way better at this than me. But you know, we do need to try and at least try and find some decent cassiterite rather than just relying on surface deposit, which you're never going to get much out of. And obviously if I want to progress into the iron age, then I need to be considering a tin bronze anvil. I also need to be considering finding iron, which, you know, that would also be a thing, wouldn't it? So about there and there, I think. Well, oh, hello. Yeah. We're going to come down and go that way 3, that way 3, and down on this by 3, and that should be fine. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was a cock up. I've used the wrong pick. Do that one. Then we'll go that way. Let's see what happens, and then we'll kind of drift maybe west. Cassiterite got worse, so minuscule amounts of emeralds. Delete that. Now there's a trader there, but a trader who is in the woods, and you know, you don't have to be a veteran at this game to realise that woods are not safe by any stretch of the imagination. However, it doesn't mean to say we can't have a little look, because we've not really been down this way. So we'll have a look, and then we'll head back up and just try working some of the areas that we've worked previously. Oh, hello, Mr. Rifty. I forgot. Yep. You know what? When you play for any length of time without those on, you forget that they're on, and they're really unpleasant. I mean, I know they're supposed to be, but it doesn't change the fact that they are. This does not look conducive to safe exploration. I think we need to go over here. This is about 23,100, so go down to about there. We'll stick a temporary marker on there, and let's see what happens if we start heading that way. We'll leave the rift behind. I'm probably going to need to sleep the night away somewhere, but we're going to find this. We're going to find ourselves some bronze. That is our objective. That is our target. Even if it kills me. Well, if it kills me, it won't make any difference, because even if I found it, I'll be bloody miles away from it. So, yeah. But we need to head back over here and then kind of over 100 blocks that way. 100, there's no scientific reason behind it, as Shino, who went through the prospecting techniques with me, pointed out. It's just a means of measuring your progress and where you are. So yeah, doesn't There's no magic formula. It's not, you know, do it every 100. It's just an easy way to mark things out and quadrant up the land. I'm sure there are other ways of doing this, but I don't like all these woods. Woods is dangerous. Anything can be lurking in the woods. Still, sometimes you just have to push yourself a little bit, don't you? Let me get to that point. I'll. Oh, hello. That's Oh! Oh, you git. Well, found a pig. Scared me off to death. But I found a pig. It's a chicken. That's not quite as scary as a piggy. That actually really scared me. That took me completely by surprise. Got another thingy over there. So I mean, this seems to be 200 by. Oh, it's going to be. Well, let's do it here. So we can go that way. 2, 3. That way. 1, 2, 3. Pro pick that. Pro pick that. Pro pick that. Meh, not even good that way, is it? Oh, hello. And it's definitely night time now. Right. Let's delete that. I really am unsure what best to do now. That's kind of going in the wrong direction and we're getting worse. So we probably need to go the other way, but I need to spend the night somewhere, and the nearest place is probably that trader. So we'll head down there. We'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I've got a little bit of company. We'll have to leg it. Because, yeah, we've got a little teensy bit of company out there. There's no point really fighting them, because about the only thing they drop that's of any use to me is flax. Maybe rusty gears. The odd rusty gear is potentially useful, but temporal gears, utterly pointless. They really don't help me at all. So I'm going to try one more probe in another direction to see if we can get, and I'm sprinting. This is, yeah, bad habit. So I've got to the point on the rusty gears server on the season 4 that I'm tending to sprint a lot now, because food is less of an issue. We've got through the initial grind, and you know, food is, well, it's less of an issue. I mean, it's a simple enough concept, really, isn't it? And I have to remember that I can't just sprint around on this server like that, because food is an issue. I also still need to go and try and get myself a piggy. Bunnies, probably. I mean, you can get fat off bunnies, but it's rare. Those deers, I could potentially... No, spotted me. They are this most skittish critter. Right, so if I'm here, I still need to go a little bit further, and we'll find the next point where we'll pop a probe down. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to probably... I don't know. I want to treat these hides so we can get them... I want to get them... Yeah, I know what I meant to do. I don't know. I may have some limestone. I can't remember. I can't honestly remember what I've got. If I've got limestone, I may make some lime water because I've now got a saw. I should be able to make a barrel, and all of the good things that go along with it. That would be handy for if we hadn't found lime. But yeah, so let me just try this next location and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm kind of giving up on the cassiterite quest for now. I am going to continue hunting for fat instead. That is at least something I have a little bit more control over. And then we'll go back, and if we've got some lime or chalk, we'll see about processing up the who for what's in my jig, the hides that I've got, those. Maybe, what have I've got a little bit of inventory space. Maybe I should be keeping my eyes open for oak as well, because I'm going to need tannin. So while I'm out near trees, it might be a good idea to keep that going as well. But yeah, this is that's oak there actually. Big oak, little oak. It is interesting how you get to recognise the wood colours after a while. With a hang on a second. What's in here? Kind of getting a little bit more brave, so I'll get this wood. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, there is I've got 3 stacks of wood. There is a sheep over here. Who I was hoping was going to donate a little something to the cause. If we got 2 fat, we're laughing. We got 1. No, damn it. So now I need to make some choices, and the choice is simple. We get rid of the shovel that I appear to have managed to pick up again, and we need to go and, I mean, that flax would be nice as well, but I doubt I'm going to get let me eat that, throw that, pick that up. 3. That'll do. Right. I still need another porky little critter. Ooh, hang on a second. No, that's not right. If that was right, I could have gone back and maybe got a fourth flax twine, but no, was not to be. So I need to definitely locate one more critter to donate some fat to the cause, and then we can head back and try and do something with these hides. If I can make it a sheep, then it will have the advantage of being another large hide, which means I'll have 4 which I can treat, because obviously the more I can treat at a time, the better, I suppose. However, not been the most forthcoming, is it? Antelope. I mean, it could have fat. Let's see if we can't. Wow. No, it's too flighty. They're just too flighty. Okay, I'm going to continue hunting around for a donor, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm coming at this somewhat dangerously because I've come around from the side, and of course there's still a bear up here somewhere. So we're going to use the simple expedience of legging it. And that way, if the bear comes out, I can mind you, I mean, even if the bear came out, it can jump that wall quite easily. And now I've got a cat rattling at the door. What do you do, huh? Anyway, we are back. We still haven't got enough fat to make a bow. We have got we're almost there. One more fat, that's all I need. And of course, that requires finding a critter with enough fat on it. Now, I know one critter that will almost certainly be right. There's a piggy down there, look. But I know one critter that will almost certainly have a good amount of fat on it. And of course, that is a bear. Which is of course not ideal. But we came out, we've got a few bits and pieces. Now what we need to do is, for starters, I need to store you, and you together. That, and that can go in there. I'm going to wear the copper picks out, so once that's gone, that's just if I find anything that needs a tougher pick than copper. Have I not got some? I thought I'd had some gears, must have spent them. This needs cooking, but what we need to do is get 3 of these with those. We're going to grab you. Now, I have got lime, so let's put 14 of those away. 14 of those away. I haven't got a huge amount, have I? I've got enough for 1 barrel worth. And we need to grind that up. I'll put the pro pick away for now, just because it's not it's not great. So we'll eat that bit of spelt bread. That will, and we'll have some of that. and we'll do some grinding, and then we're going to make the lime water necessary to treat. Haven't got any more hides, so we'll treat those 3 large hides. Then we can also get some tanning going and strong tanning, and we'll have all 3 barrels going at the same time. But I'm going to get this ground. I'll be back in a second. Alright, well, this will teach me to actually look at what I'm doing. 3 large soaked hides. So, and that has still got 32 left in it, which means I can definitely do 3 more in there without having to worry about that. We'll set you up as lime water anyway. We're going to set this one up as tannin, and we're going to set this one up as tannin. That's going to take 24 hours. This will take out and we'll scrape, so we shall place those in and seal them, and that's 20 hours. So that's scraped. At least that won't rot now. Don't know whether you can actually place these in the world, can you? You can. There you go. Just leave them there for now, and we're waiting 24 hours for that to become tannin. Then we'll soak those in the tannin. That will then need another 5 to become strong tannin, or weak tannin and strong tannin. Technically I think you can get away with tannin because, you know, the opposite of strong tannin, the qualifier is less necessary. Anyway, we are really in a bit of a rock and a hard place kind of situation here. I've got 25 of you. I could use those, but that would be foolish. Let's grab that lot, get you cooking, and oh, okay, fine. I already had those on me, so we'll get those cooking. That'll give me some more food for the thing. I need to probably chop. Oh, I need an axe. Yeah, I've not made an axe at all out of anything. Again, flint is fine. Flint will do the trick nicely. So the question mark really is what to do next episode. I can keep wandering around futilely trying to find tin, and I really do need to find tin. But do I desperately need to find tin? Is it something that I mean, I'm surviving quite comfortably like this right now. So, you know, we've got the bronze, we've got copper, we've got not a lot of stuff left. You know, that's not enough to make an iron ingot, for example. And got a spare bronze hammerhead, got spare bronze. I could even make bronze spears if I wanted, but I think if I look at my spears, the copper is 2.8, the tin bronze is 3.8, so it does slightly more damage. But they're the only 4 bronze I've got. It's a very difficult decision. Now I probably need to hang around in this area until the next temporal storm, and then maybe try to... I'm kind of tempted to try up this direction. You see, that means there's a nice desert over there, so good chance of finding ruins and things. The alternative is to come down and try this direction and see what lies off in this direction down here. Really not sure which way to go for the better on this. But I think if we were to swing up this way, move around the map around here, and then kind of swing and just do a big sweep around, then that gives plenty of time for these crops to grow in, the berries to grow in. So that's an option. Anyway, we can probably come down here and get a nice screenshot. We might even have enough leather out of these two batches to make one leather backpack, which would be nice. The alternative is to put the stuff into armour and make leather armour. So let me just get myself, if I look at leather, obviously we can make quite a lot of armours, but there's a leather body jerking is just leather, and a leather leg jerking is leather, quite a bit of leather to be fair. A leather helmet, strangely enough it's leather. A little bit of flax twine and leather to make that. Now that's 60%. That's only 40%, and it's got much lower durability. So realistically, that is the better bit. That does use a lot more leather up. And of course, we could make a backpack, which is probably the best use of it, if I'm honest. I don't think I've got any other. Nope. So fat is still a thing, and leather. That's the thing I'm after. But until next time, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm still not dead, which is surprising me. But, oh well, there's still time. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.